I'm in.
Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and so today I got something really cool I wanted to show you. So as you guys know, I'm working on this custom figure right here, and as I'm looking at her and designing her and taking the head from the Cuckoo Sisters, she just reminds me of somebody that you would find at a secretarial type desk that's a little bit on the meaner side and would not let you pass unless you had the right credentials, whatever it may be. And I thought, you know what, to make her all that she needs to be, I need to add a computer terminal that kind of matches her aesthetic a little bit. So I made this white and blue computer, and I got the idea from this toy when I was a kid. Now this is like an army man, but it's space stuff, and there was a lady with a computer, and I actually mounted this on a kite one time and flew it in the air, and I pretended like she was controlling the kite with the computer. So my first design of this was just a computer almost just like this. And I started thinking about it more and more and thought, how cool would it be to make it rounded and everything else? So here is my final design. Check that out. And you can see that it has crazy keys everywhere. And it's pretty cool. And it's got a spot in here for an SD card or what you want to put in there. You want to make your own little badges or whatever and stick them in there. You can put the card in the other way too if you want the metal plate sticking up so you can see the words. Now it doesn't fit there tight, it's just made to be super loose. I didn't want to damage the card. And so there you go. Now, what makes this even cooler, and you probably already guessed it, is it's not just a regular ordinary computer terminal. It also has glow-in-the-dark features. No way, glow-in-the-dark features? Yes way. So before I jump into this, I want to talk about my woes. The woes of printing. So, when I was printing this, I had lots of failures. Failure. This is one of my first failures I had. Zoop. Look at that. And this thing just started bending on the ends and wouldn't work, and I had to end up stopping it. And then I had this failure too. It was a failure flow. Wouldn't go through. And then I had this failure here. And I forgot, it turned all stringy, the supports started messing up. And then I had this failure here, again, a blocked hot end, so I had to stop the print on this one too. So, and the stinky part is this here was a 22-hour print. I know it sounds crazy to have such a long print on it, but it was made with a really high resolution tip to give it that cool finish. Anyway, so let's check out some cool features when I first turn my TV down here. Let's see. Menu. Picture mode. Standard and dynamic. The dynamic's where I go when I do glow-in-the-dark stuff. So let's choose that. It's a much darker screen. Whoops. Went back too far. Too far, man. Let me go ahead and turn off some of my lights in here. Lights off.
Okay, done.
Said it was done, but I still see the lights on. Oh, the app's not logged in. I just logged it in last week. Last week I logged it in. Let's try the other phone. Lights off. Here it goes. It's thinking, hey, there we go. Hooray! And now I turn off the other lights I have on in here. Alright, turn off this one. And this one. There we go. And this light here. Now that blue light's pretty bright, so I'm going to turn that down to just a low hum. Burr, 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 burr. There we go. It's on a super low. You can barely see a little bit of the light. There we go. Now, let me find, where is my flashlight? Ah, I got it too dark in here. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. There it is. And let's charge this baby up. Charge it up. Burr, 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 burr. Dun, 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 dun. Let me pull out the SD card for right now. Charge up the slot. And the back has some glow-in-the-dark features too. Alright. So there we go. There is the glow-in-the-dark stuff. So cool. And the idea is I wanted her to be able to stand in front of the computer screen just like so. You know, I'm going to kill that blue light too, I think. Just have it totally dark except for... There we go. And you can see she's lit up by the screen, and that was the whole purpose. So the idea was she was never supposed to be showing her screen. She just stands off in some area, and then the screen lights up her face, which I thought would be kind of a cool feature. So He-Man comes up, and or anybody else, and if they're in the dark, then the screen lights up her face. I just thought that'd be fun. I really like that idea of the screen doing that. Where's my SD card? I'll stick it back in the slot. What the heck? There we go. Look at how cool that looks. Man, I love it. Love it. Love it. Anyway, good news for you is I'm planning on selling this first one that I did. And so the link should be in the description. And it comes with no SD card. You got to supply your own. But it comes with a cool computer and this figure with her cool little white high heels and everything else. The two metal bands with the spikes and the Cuckoo Sister's head. Boop, 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 boop. And I don't know why I made the sound effect. The R2-D2 sound effect. And then she can control the terminal right from whoever's coming up. So that is my cool thing that I'll be selling for those that want it. Let's check it out in the dark one more time. And let's kill the light on here. And let's charge it up. And let's just see how that looks. Oh, that's just so cool. I love the blue glow. It just is so sci-fi looking. Now, it looks better on the camera than it does here and on the desk, me looking at it. The camera does add a lot of brightness to it, but still, it's a really cool effect. So cool. Anyway, so that is pretty much it. So if you guys want to bid on this, you can. I believe the starting bid is $1. $1, Mr. Krabs. But it is really cool. And I am pretty happy with it. My other one's just about done. My second custom figure, the parts are in the mail. So I'll be making my own custom figure. I'm not sure when to use the Cuckoo Sister's head or not. I'm still debating on that. But it's just with the short bob and back, it just reminded me. That was so annoying. This is so annoying. Let me show you. Earlier I did a video and I got this Circe figure and I was going to use her head because she has the nice long hair, everything else, but her head is just too small. This is also a Marvel Legends head, the Cuckoo Sisters, but look at the size difference of their heads. And at first it's like, well, it's not too big of a difference, but this one's already borderline being on the small side, but being her chin goes in so small right there, if I was to stick that head on there, it would just look awful. Awful. You could just see how much smaller her face is, and it would just look like she has a puny beanie head instead of a regular size head. So that was kind of disappointing for me because that's how I was going to make my custom. I was going to use that Circe head, but anyway, there we go. So leave in the comments what you think of it. If you like the glowing effect, I did use two different glow colors. I used a blue and a green. The green for the switch, and then the blue for the SD slot, and the screen, and the vents on the back. It reminds me so Matrixy. Actually, you know what it reminds me of is Guardians of the Galaxy 3, with that lady that they kidnap, and she's behind the control panel. That's funny. It just looks so cool. I know. My wife always says don't groove on your own stuff, but I just do. And it's funny too, because when I was making this custom, which now you can't see, light up with the light. When I was making this custom, I liked how it looked, and it was kind of fun. But without the computer terminal, it just doesn't match the whole aesthetic that it looks like she's for. Because she has kind of more of a futuristic kind of clothing, yet she still has that sexy appeal with the high heels and the leg band and everything else. Just like you would see someone standing behind one of these desks for whatever reason it is, whether they have to go into a spaceport or whether they have to see somebody or whatever it may be. And I thought using the white and blue aesthetic to match her clothing would be even cooler yet. And so there she is. Now I purposely used these two bands here. Let me show you. Let me show you how the original figure looked before I altered her. So here is the original figure here. And she has a spiky armband on one side and a purple armband on the other side that you can't see. Oh wait, you know what? I got them right here on this figure. And a purple armband on the other side, like that. And so that is what she looks like. And then of course she has big old purplish boots as well, purple and gold. And when I made her this way, there's no purple. And that was kind of the point, was I wanted to not have any purple at all, just the turquoise and white. And so that was kind of fun. So there she is. Cool and sexy and kind of bossy at the same time. All right, so again, just up for grabs for those who want to buy her. And I only have one. I'm only going to make one. I might make more computer terminals in the future. It depends if people are like, hey, I want the computer terminal. We'll see. But this one does come with this computer terminal. And I think that is it. Like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey. You know what? I should have got my glow-in-the-dark key, man. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Nix the good journey. Oh, yes. Yes. I was trying to figure out why I had more than one of these. It was driving me crazy. As I'm sitting here thinking, why did I make two of these custom figures? And now I know why. Because the first one I made glow-in-the-dark. But when I put the glow-in-the-dark paint on, it took away the cool green and made it more yellowish. But now that I'm doing glow-in-the-dark stuff, let's put her here. There you go. And let's put you here. Dun-da-da. And then, well, let's have the bad guy somewhere. And let's turn off this light. Let me back this up a little bit. And let's charge everything up. Get her screen charged up first. His sword charged up. His armor charged up. His shield charged up. And this is going to look cool. The glow-in-the-dark fest. Look at that. Oh, you know what? Oh. I forgot I also made a She-Ra that glows in the dark too. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. I did not make her visor glow in the dark because that was just a little too weird. There we go. Oh. So cool. Okay, now I'm done. Thanks for watching. And like I said in the 1987 movie, oh, good journey. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.
I'm in.